welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome, I'm Lisette, and guys, it's Christmas Eve. So, are you ready for a Christmas premiere? Because that's what I'm going to be entertaining you with for the coming hour. You've probably seen the thumbnails all over YouTube. A lot of content creators have come together to provide you guys with hour-long videos back to back for the next couple of days. And I'm in the start of the range because today it's Christmas Eve, but it's going to be tomorrow, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and maybe even the day after that because there are so many creators who are joining. For me, it's the first time that I'm doing a Christmas premiere, although I've been on YouTube for more than 4 years. The last couple of years there were always things going on that I didn't have the time to set apart to do this, so I'm really excited that this time I can join. So I thought, what can I do to entertain you guys for the next hour? And well, you may or may not know, if you haven't seen me before, I live in France. I am Dutch, but I live in France. So I thought maybe it would be fun to show you around Paris. Paris is one of my favorite cities, and I know a lot of my regular viewers love Paris as well. So in November, I went to Paris for a long weekend with my friends. I go normally about once a year. And this time I picked up my camera to show some footage to show you guys around. So I'm going to do it part voiceover, part clips in here. Because guys, it was quite a thing. I feel really old when I try to film live in Paris. Well, hopefully it will be self-explanatory. This was the first clip that I made when I was in Paris, so I'll just put it in here. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome, I'm Lisette, and guys, I'm in Paris. So yes, for the Christmas premiere, we're going to do a tour through Paris. So I'm going to take you along for the next hour and show you some beautiful spots in this perfect town. And I'll do a voiceover sometime because of all the noise, but there she is, the Eiffel Tower, and well, let's go on a trip. Right, so now you understand why I'm going to do it like this, because there was so much noise in the background in Paris, and also there were a lot of people watching me. At least it felt like they were watching me. And I'm not a vlogger. There were a lot of vloggers in Paris. It is a real TikTok generation. When I was at the Eiffel Tower, it was difficult to get a shot without people doing professional TikTok dances with cameras going all around them. It was quite insane, to be honest. And what I also really noticed, I have never tried to film before when I was in Paris. I'm always just enjoying myself. And maybe every now and then I take some pictures. But when you're trying to get material to show to you guys, you're much more aware. And also, I missed out on some things because I was trying to think, okay, maybe I can film that. So, wasn't my thing, so I won't be doing it anymore. It's just a one-time thing today. So when you're in Paris, you would like to see the highlights. And today we're going to do that. So I'm going to show you the Arc de Triomphe. I'm going to show you the Eiffel Tower. I'm going to show you the Sacré-Cœur, Notre Dame. We're going to go the Louvre. We're going to visit it all, or I'm going to show you some footage. But what we did this time, which was really fun, we did a tour on bicycles. We're Dutch, so for us it was really easy to do. But it was really nice because we had a tour guide who explained everything to us. And even though I have been in Paris multiple times, it was a really fun way to go about it. They also have a lot of walking tours. Of course, you've got the hop-on, hop-off buses. But what I did was I did the bicycle tour. I'm going to show you some footage from that. And I did a boat tour on the Seine. And that is what we're going to start with, because that actually leaves from the Eiffel Tower. So you get on board just near the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so what you see here is me getting to the boats. It's all those large boats and they go every hour. You just book your tickets up front. Then when you're on board, you can sit either inside or outside, and it's a guided tour but through your own headphone. So you have a QR code that you scan and then it tells you in the language that you prefer. Right, so now I'm inside, so we're just going to be a sec and then we're going to take the tour, and I'm going to listen through the audio guide and I'm going to talk you through what we see. Okay guys, let's go. So once you get on the boat, it's an hour tour. What they do is they go on the Seine, you pass a lot of bridges. And then you go to the Île de la Cité, which is the small city island, which is actually where Paris was founded. So that was the original starting point of Paris, and then it grew from there. And then you pass the Louvre. And of course, you see the Notre Dame. Here you see me with the Notre Dame in the back. And I was there 2 weeks before it opened, because on December 7th, the Notre Dame is open to public again. They haven't finished restoring it. It's been 5 years, and they think it will take them another 5 years to complete the entire exterior. But from now on, everyone can go visit within. So that's really nice. But when I was there, I couldn't. But I've seen the Notre Dame, fortunately, before the fire multiple times already. So yes, I'm going to visit it again, but not during this visit because it wasn't open yet. Okay, and me trying to get footage while I was on the boat was a bit difficult. And what we did is we went under a bridge, and then I immediately thought, that's the one from my diamond painting. Let me get it. It is called Paris Memories. It is from Robert Finale and it's brought by Dreamer Designs. it's this one. And look, here you see the Eiffel Tower. Here you see the bridge. But here on the bridge, you see the golden statues. And it is actually near the Eiffel Tower. Not exactly like it's in this picture, but okay. Here you see a golden rooftop. And actually, guys, that is the rooftop of the church where Napoleon is buried with Napoleon's. Because this is the Hôtel des Invalides, which is a military recovery center. And just after that, there's the burial place of Napoleon. But this bridge is called Pont Alexandre III, and it is because it was a symbol of the relationship between Russia and France. It was named after the Russian Tsar Alexander III, and his son placed the first stone. So that was really funny because I hadn't noticed it when I showed this diamond painting on my channel for the first time, and I just thought it was one of those typical French bridges, but this is actually Pont Alexandre III. So that was fun to know. Okay, so when I got off the boat, I wanted to make a selfie with the Eiffel Tower for you guys so that I could show it. Turns out I'm not the best selfie maker. Sorry, not a professional, and I don't have a selfie stick or anything, and I didn't have a lot of makeup on, like none at all. And I didn't have my hair styled, and I was definitely not in the right clothing, according to everyone around me. And there is a certain alley where you get the best Instagram-worthy picture of the Eiffel Tower. And well, this is what it looks like. Okay, and I tried to make an acceptable selfie. Well, I did this.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
And this.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
And this.
It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
Didn't work. Okay, and when you're at that place and you turn into the street, this is what it looks like over there. It's really, everything is made to be put on Instagram and to make photos of. you see a lot of the TikTokers and a lot of red berets. Apparently, Emily in Paris wears a red beret. Sorry, I haven't seen the series. As said, this is one of the most Instagram-worthy zones. The other great area to make photos is the Plateau de Trocadero. This is when you walk from the Eiffel Tower upwards. And there you have the view, but there it's really, really crowded. Well, when I was there, there were like 4 or 5 professional TikTok dances being filmed. So, so you're really a tourist over there. And well, for me, that's just not that interesting. So when I was done with the Eiffel Tower, I took the subway because the easiest way to get around in Paris, apart from walking, is the subway. It's just really easy. So you just go down there. Well, I'll insert a clip. So when in Paris, it's easiest to use the subway system. It's very easy to use and very quick. So we're going here, and here's the Eiffel Tower, and this shows you all the connections. Really easy. Okay, let's go. It looks like this. And I went to the Arc de Triomphe. So let's take a look how it looks over there. Right, so this is the Champs-Élysées, which is the really large main road to the Arc de Triomphe, which I'm going to show in a sec. Look. There it is. That's the Arc de Triomphe, and I'm up close now, so here we can see it. Alright, so guys, behind me you see the Arc de Triomphe. I'm at the Champs-Élysées now, where the large stores are. It's a shopping area, but a lot of tourists, of course, visit the Arc de Triomphe. Right, and just so you know, if you want, you can go to the top. So it's possible to enter the Arc de Triomphe and to go on top and to have a great view around Paris, if you want. I'm not going to do that though. Right, so those are 2 must-see things. But now we're going to go to one of my favorite areas, and that is the Place du Theatre around the Sacré-Cœur. So we're going to Montmartre. So, and we were there by twilight. We actually stayed near Montmartre. So we were in that area because there are a lot of nice restaurants and cafes and things like that. So this is what it looks like by nightfall. And then this is the Sacré-Cœur. Everyone's sitting on the steps. They were singing over there. So it's quite a long way up. And then when you go past the Sacré-Cœur, which you can visit, by the way, There's the Plateau de Trocadero, which is the famous place where all the art galleries kind of styles is, where all the painters are sitting outside and making portraits and things like that. Well, for me that's a bit too touristy, but I really like the area, the feel of it, and it's a really great place just to walk around and just take it all in. And of course, when you're in Paris, well, I love onion soup, French onion soup. We make it a lot at home, but there's nothing compares to eating French onion soup in a little bistro in Paris. And what's also really famous in Paris is the croque monsieur, the croque madame, which is a really nice snack sandwich. What also is a very nice thing to do when you're in Paris is to go and visit, especially around Christmas time, is to make a little visit to Galeries Lavette. Galeries Lavette is a department store, and well, they exist 130 years, so they had a very special holiday decorations this year. So this is the Christmas tree that was inside in the middle. But what's fun about Galeries Lafayette, which not everyone knows about, well, a lot of people do know about it because it was really crowded. But when you go to the top of Galeries Lafayette, you can visit the deck outside, and there you have fantastic views of Paris. Also, very selfie worthy if you know how to do that.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
But otherwise, it's just a great way to have a view over the city. And when you go back in, then you've got these. I just needed to take a little bit of film of this. First of all, so that you can see how crowded it is. But second of all, I really love these old vintage advertisement posters. So, and they have them on a wall when you walk back down. Also, I took a little bit of footage of course, all the beautiful little pastries that they have there. There was a really long line because it's like a tea room, but you need to book in advance because there are a lot of selfie-worthy stalls that they make there with flowers and things like that. So I'm just showing you what you can eat there. And the last thing that I would really like to show you is when you're in Paris, there are a lot of little alleys that are covered. So here you see us walking through one. This one is near the Opera, and this one is really has really expensive shops, Louboutin and things like that. But you also have, they have them all over Paris, and it's really nice to go and visit them and just walk through them. They all have little galleries and little restaurants in them, and it's just a whole other way of getting around in Paris. And of course, when you're in Paris, it's always nice to visit the Louvre. When you want to visit the Louvre, book in advance. It takes a lot of time. You can walk through the museums for weeks without seeing the same thing. Of course, everyone goes there to see the Mona Lisa. We did that too, not this time, but another time. And well, the Mona Lisa, she's actually quite tiny and a lot of people want to see it. So if you're expecting like this size, it isn't, it's smaller. So don't be underwhelmed. Because you've seen the image so often that maybe, like me, you have it in your head that she's a large painting, but she really isn't large. Really, she isn't. I even just looked it up because I was like, okay, I can say she's not as big as this, but she's 77, I'm looking, by 53 centimeters, which is 30 by 21 inches. So she really isn't that big. Right, guys, so this is what I really love visiting Paris, and I can really recommend taking a bike tour. You have them in Dutch. That's what we did because we're Dutch, but they also have them in English. And they also have this, we did the highlights, but you can also do the hidden gems of Paris. The boat tour I loved, but to be honest, if you're doing the bike tour, the boat tour is more like a moment to relax, but you don't see anything new. Yeah, it's a bit different when you see it from the water, but if I would need to choose between the two, I would do the bike tour. And we also did a very fun thing, is we visited a restaurant that was recommended by a friend of mine, which is called Au Top, and it's on the top of a building where you have views of Paris by night. Only it isn't a very conventional way of entering the restaurant because we needed to go through a certain red door, and then we needed to go through some steps and then take an elevator. And well, you really need to be an insider to know where you're going because it isn't advertised on the outside. So you really needed to have the recommendation to get there. And we had a really lovely dinner. It was really cold, but I think that in the summertime, because now it was covered because it was winter, but I think in the summertime that's a really great place to have dinner or lunch. I am by no means a Paris expert. I've only been there a couple of times and I really enjoy being there. I like the vibe of the city. And that's also one of the reasons that I have a little announcement. Because you may or may not know, but I do diamond painting passion projects. I have just finished this passion project, which was the Christmas shop, where I showed the outside and the inside. I have the other one as well. Shall I get it? Let me just get it. The outside and the inside of the Christmas shop. So the passion project is where I work on multiple diamond paintings within a certain theme, and the theme of this passion project was obviously the Christmas shop. In the coming year I plan on doing a couple of passion projects as well. Since they are mostly larger projects, I tend to work on larger canvases. I'm taking a little break at the beginning of the year because I'm starting some other projects, but my next passion project is going to be Paris. So if you liked this one and you want to see it worked up, this is one of the diamond paintings that I'm going to be doing for my Paris project. Passion project. So I'm going to do this one from Dreamer Designs, and I'm going to do another one from Diamond Art Club. So again, 2 diamond paintings. My passion projects are 2 or 3 or 4 diamond paintings within a certain theme, but this one is another large one again. Let me see, it is 90 by 60 centimeters, so about the same as this and the other one. And the other Paris one that I have, that I'm going to be working on, is also a large diamond painting. So that's coming for you in, I think I'm going to be starting it in March. Let me think, because yes, I have another announcement, but I'm going to get a coffee first. So I'm taking a little break. You go get a coffee as well. I'll be back in a sec. So, right, sorry guys. Look how adorable. I needed to get a cup of coffee because I've been talking so much. I hope you're still with me. What I wanted to talk about is what I have coming for you guys the coming week. So as of Sunday, because now, well, it's Christmas Eve, I'm going to be enjoying Christmas with my family. I hope you'll either be enjoying Christmas or the holidays or Hanukkah or whatever way you're spending this time, that you're able to spend it with your loved ones. And if not, I hope you'll get entertainment from myself and all the other fellow creators that can keep you company, because I know that for a lot of people these times are hard and not at all festive. So hopefully this can take your mind off things a little bit. And well, as of Sunday, guys, I have a week of videos for you guys. A week! You're like, okay, a week of videos. That's normal. Not for me, it isn't. Because I do about a video per week. And even that is pushing it. I've made a plan for the coming year. I would like to do 1 video per week, but I'm only putting up a video if I have something to show. And you're like, okay, well, you can always get something to show. Well, I don't do whip and chats. I don't do unboxings. I work project based. So that's a little bit more tricky content wise. I'm really happy though, so I'm going to continue doing it like that. Don't you just love a great cup of coffee? But I'm going to show you how I'm going to plan the next year. And of course, we're going to look back on what I did this year. But I have 7 videos for you guys in a row where we're going to be taking a look at what we've done last year and what we're going to do in the coming year. So I hope you'll be around for that and that you would like to watch that. I have no idea how long I've been going. I hope that I have for about an hour. And otherwise, you'll see me back here with an extra clip because I need to fill some more time. Okay. Easy to notice that I haven't done this before and I have no idea how long I've been rambling. But okay, as it turns out, we do have a little bit more time. So after editing, I saw that I could do another segment within this video, and I thought it would be fun to show you the 2 diamond paintings that I got during Black Friday. I'm not doing a separate Black Friday haul or things like that you see all over the internet, because I don't do separate unboxings. If you've been around on my channel, you know that I work project-based, like I just said. So I either do passion projects, which is where I work on a couple of diamond paintings within a certain theme, or I do XL diamond paintings, which are extra large diamond paintings, which are diamond paintings that either have are very large in size or have max colors, or a combination of both. Like for instance the Josephine Wall diamond painting from Diamond Painting Deutschland with 225 colors that I finished 2 weeks ago. I'll put a link up in the eye so you can go and check it out. And apart from those projects, I do full reviews on my channel, and full reviews is where I show you everything there is to know about a certain diamond painting in one video. So I do the unboxing, I do the progress, so where you see me working on the kit, not like a time lapse, but just once I start working on a diamond painting, I always, well, as I go, I make certain changes, or I pick a certain section, or I change the canvas around, and I just take you along for the ride so that you can see my thought process and progress on a certain diamond painting. And at the end of the video, you always see my finish. So these 2 will be full reviews on my channel. I don't know when. I do know that this one is very high on my priority list, so I do think that you will see this one in the first quarter of 2025. The Mandy Manzano, I don't know yet. I don't even know if that will be in 2025. But I'm just going to show you them now because we do have a little bit more time, and they are both beautiful. But just know that this is just a little bit extra, and that you will see them in due time in a full review. Everything you see on my channel are things that I actually work on. So you will never see me unbox a diamond painting and then you never see it again because it's somewhere stuck in my stash or something like that. I made a very conscious decision after my diamond painting stash detox, after I finished my entire diamond painting stash, that the way I wanted to go forward on my channel is to show you the kits that I'm working on and to actually enjoy the kits that I buy. And therefore I want to keep my stash under control, because it's very easy to get swept up in the excitement and then just buy them and look at them and then they go in the closet and you forget about them. No, I want to actually enjoy what I buy. So I'm going to show you this one first. This one, the Yume Art one, Porcelain Dress, is the first Yume Art that I have bought. I don't have a Yume Art in my stash. It's 55.8 by 96 centimeters. This has been opened already because I have shown it to my members. And guys, please don't roll your eyes at me. I totally get it when you're like, oh, when do they stop mentioning their members? I'm trying not to mention it that often because I know it can get annoying. I have the same reaction when I hear it on other channels. I have started my memberships after I finished my detox because, guys, I tried to do a weekly video, but I only make videos when I actually have something to show. And my members, they get a weekly video from behind the scenes. So when I do my weekly videos on Sunday, and for my members is on Wednesday. And well, because they support the channel, they get behind the scenes info. So as soon as these came in, I showed them to them. So I won't be mentioning my memberships because I know that can get annoying, and I get it, guys, but I just wanted to explain why this has been opened already. So let's look at the color palette. Very neutral. I'm not going to open this just yet. I'm going to open this in the full review. And you know what's cool? I've got a golden card. So this is my first golden card. Okay, how many colors do we have in this? I don't even know, guys. I have 51 colors. And we have 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Okay, and why is this diamond painting so special to me? Well, it's called Porcelain Dress. And immediately when I saw it, I thought about Delft. I'm from the Netherlands, and in the Netherlands there's a city, Delft, which is known for its blue and white porcelain. Delft's Blauw. And as soon as I saw this, I thought of that, and a lot of my family collected Delft's Blauw, so there was immediately a connection there. And I just absolutely love this diamond painting. It's a large one. The width isn't that, but the length. Okay, are you ready, guys? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wow. Look. Oh, sorry for the glare. And okay, maybe it's just me, but guys, for the for unboxings, I'm not a sneak peeker, but if I were a sneak peeker, look at those lines. Okay, I have said enough about the lines, but look, it's not on the canvas, it hasn't bled through, but I know why they do the red line, so that it's easier to know where the perforations are, but it doesn't look as good on screen. And maybe you don't care about that, but I'm like, okay, visually it isn't optimum. Okay, well, this, look at her face. Let me zoom you in, guys. Look at her beautiful face. I really love this in the background. This is all color blocking, by the way, guys. And then you get her dress. Look at that. I really, really love that. And then here with the birds. And this, it's all see-through, and it reminded me of, you've got those 2 diamond paintings at Diamond Art Club with the ghost lady. I'll put the photo in screen. Maybe one day I'll be able to get my hands on one of those. Although I'm not sure if I really like the color palette. So I'm a bit on the fence about that. But it would be so fun to see that, because rendering wise, how were they able to do that? And I have the same feeling with this, because look, it's see-through. Here you see her legs. And guys, what I also realized, look, let me zoom you out. Look, do you see here and here and here and here and here? Those are all the connections of her joints. She's a porcelain doll. I hadn't realized that. I was just so fixed on the dress and the porcelain dress because of the blue and white. But then when I saw this, let me zoom you in, look, this, her knees, and here with her ankles, because these are her toes. So her feet are like this, and then here, you see this? And then here also with her arms, because I was like, what's happening with her arms? Are those tattoos? And I was like, no, she's a porcelain doll. I hadn't even made that connection. I'm really nervous, is that a word? Is that the word that I'm looking for? For her hands. Guys, I have a thing with hands, how they are rendered, because it's really difficult to render hands. Her face looks really lovely. It's a bit of an anime kind of face, but yeah, that's Yume art, so okay, I totally get that. But the hand, well, okay, maybe a bit doll-like as well, but look at this at the top. What do you think, guys? Look at this dress. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so intrigued. I really want to see, especially the bottom. Let me zoom you out, sorry. Especially the bottom part, this part, with the doves, and then this. I think once this is worked up, rendering wise, I think this is a masterpiece. I really do. I really do. Look. So this has me so intrigued that I want to start working on it, because I want to see it. And no, I'm not going to look somewhere, because someone probably will have finished it by now. But I want to see it myself and do it myself. So therefore, and also I think this will be really fun to see worked up, so to see the progress on. So that's why I really want to do a full review for you guys of this one. And I'm just intrigued. 51 colors, guys. 51 colors. So this is the first one. Oh, I love her, I love her, I love her. So this is Porcelain Dress. This is my first Black Friday buy that you will see in a full review in 2025. Now let's look at the Mandy Manzano. Okay, so this is called A Walk to Forget. 55 by 78.7 centimeters. And why did I get this one? Well, I always love the stained glass diamond paintings of Mandy Manzano. This is more the traditional kind of style that I'm used to from her. I did the Blue Fairy quite some time ago, and this is kind of a similar project. I really enjoyed working on that one, and this one also has a lot of yellow. Well, the color palette is just really beautiful, and this is like a timeless kind of piece, so I don't mind having this in my stash for a little while. And let me just see how many colors it has. It has 53 colors, and it has 3 ABs and 2 fairy dusts. And mine had a bronze card. Once again, it already has been opened, so I have seen it already, but still. This is the color palette. And a lot of black, and because with the stained glass Mandy Manzanos, I like to do it color-wise. With that I mean I like to do the outlining in black first and then fill in the colors. Oh, that's so satisfying. Alright guys, are you ready? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, she's so stunning. Yes, this is a beautiful piece. Again with the red lines. Not on the canvas. Phew, fortunately. And this one is a square. And actually, I think this could have been in a round. But maybe that's just me. But I like her dress, I like the wings, I like her beautiful black hair, and I like the fact that we don't have a face. Those are really traditional Mandy Manzanos as well. I don't think they brought out these in quite some times. There is another one that just came out before Black Friday. I like that one as well. This one has a bit more of the darker colors as well, so this color palette is a bit more interesting for me personally. But look, you can never go wrong with a Mandy Manzano, and I really enjoy working on these pieces. That's also so important, not only the artwork, it's also the joy of working on it, and the outlining is just perfect. And this size-wise, because it's a 50.8 by 78.7, it isn't that big. 53 colors, well, it is big, but if you see the kind of projects that I usually work on, for me it's not that big. So I think this will work up quite quickly, and it's just, I like the way, and you know what's so funny? If you see it through the lens, you actually see the shading in her face, and that she's looking down, and you don't see the eyes, but it looks like you see eyes. And I really do think that that is one of the best features of this company. The rendering and the way they handle these canvases, the way they hand render and put the accents exactly up on the right places and make a stained glass feel, and with the other one with the see-through idea. That is artistry, and that is why I like Diamond Art Club. That's what makes it special. So that's the way I select my diamond paintings now. I think for me the most important lesson that I've learned from working through my entire stash is that it made me more critical. I really think that I pay attention to why I pick a certain diamond painting. It's not just for the artwork, it's not just for the colors, but it's also about the way it's rendered. It's about the thought process that went in it. It's about the artwork. It needs to speak to me. It needs to be something different. So that is my whole process behind choosing these kinds of diamond paintings. And I just thought it would be nice, well, to to take this little bit of extra time that I still had with you to explain that a little bit more, because, well, normally in these full reviews or in the other projects, it kind of feels like it takes a bit of the back burner, but this is just my explanation. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, then I'm going to tell you, I'm not affiliated with any diamond painting company. I do that in an effort to stay as unbiased as possible and to be able to always give my honest opinion about whatever company I talk about. That being said, I really think that Diamond Art Club is one of the best in the community, and the main reason why is because of the rendering. The quality is top, but I do feel that other companies are quite close, if not at the same level, with the feel of the drills or the canvas or things like that. So for me, the big difference really is in the style of rendering. So I really think that these two canvases that I've just shown you really represent that. So that way I could really explain it. Right. So this was just a little extra. And guys, well, now back to the original video. Guys, I wish you all the best holidays ever. And I hope you enjoyed this hour of me taking you along through my Paris. And well, let me know in the comments, have you ever been to Paris? Is it on your wish list? And let me know what particular part of this video spoke to you. Guys, happy holidays, and I hope to see you in my next video. And I wish you a lot of fun with all the other Christmas premieres. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.